Oh, I have to get ready for valet job now. Changing the car on the quicks. Gotta get going. I can't get this on. Hang on. All right, got here about 10 minutes early. Just, you know, never know if you'll find parking or something, because I obviously can't be parking at where I'm working because I'll be needing that parking. Here's the final fit. So we got the tie, the nice shirt. Honestly, I wish our fit could just be this, because this looks nice. We need to put on like this vest, and man, it looks kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie, but I get it. It's their branding, because there's a, I'll show you right now, there's a little, they got their little like logo thing here. So my name tag, look at a name tag, guys. Little valet hack. Well, I say valet, but any job, always have your own pen. Don't just have one, but have 2 pens, because you never know when someone is not gonna bring a pen and they need one. Currently in the bathroom, not 100% sure what they're protesting about, but they're waving some Armenian flags. So I looked it up, and apparently he denies the Armenian genocide. That's also part of what they're saying. So yeah, I mean, it makes the shift a little more interesting, which is nice, I guess. Something kind of interesting that I noticed about this protest is that I think the US government makes us think that we have more power as citizens than we actually do. Because yes, we have the right to protest. After seeing the protest the other day at that Dr. Oz gig, it was very controlled. Maybe they're not all like that, but I feel like from what I saw on that day, you can kind of extrapolate ideas. Essentially what happened was the protesters all congregated towards the end of some street, and then us valet people were told ahead of time, hey, there's gonna be some sheriffs here because there's gonna be a protest, so just be aware of that. So we already knew, the sheriffs were already gonna be here prepared for it, and sheriffs led the protesters towards the building where there's like this glass side. And then the protesters were allowed to protest, say their things, you know, chant their chants. But Dr. Oz and all the senators were nowhere to be seen. They were in some other back room talking about whatever elite evil politicians talk about. And then the sheriffs were like, all right, you guys said your piece, time to go back. So then they took them back to like the start of the street or whatever. And then, right after that, all the secret meeting people came out into the place where they had the glass. So, basically, it was orchestrated. The people doing their meeting didn't care about the protest because they didn't hear it. And the protesters were allowed to protest, and everyone was happy. So, the US government is like an older sibling who gives their younger sibling, the people, a disconnected game controller while they're playing on the Xbox or whatever, and they're like, yeah, look at you, you're participating, just to make the younger sibling feel like they actually have a say while they actually have zero control. So taking a walk around the event center now. It's pretty cool. Let's look at some cool cars. Let's see fellow workers. Good. A motorcycle. Okay, I'm driving to another valet event right now, obviously, because I'm in my valet attire. Look at this. I got this from Amazon. I've been wanting something so that I can like flip around my GoPro so that I don't have to like unscrew it every time to show you the front or the back. Watch, I can now do this. What? Wow. So, that's cool. I got a little 360 adapter. Psyched! And it actually works, guys. Oh, everything is going so good. Like, I'm scared because that usually means that it's gonna start going bad. This is in here as a reminder for me when I look back on this video in the future that I need to do my journal entry for Jason's 20th birthday. Jason's 22nd birthday. Thank you, man. Driving home after my valet shift now. This one was pretty slow. We were told there were going to be 70 cars, but there were actually 17. So, yeah, stood around and did nothing for a really long time. We've come too far to give up who we are. You guys, I am like vibrating with joy right now. It is 7:21 on October 8th. I'm on my way to the gym right now. I just woke up. I found that like 7 hours of sleep is pretty much the exact amount of sleep that I get every night. Like 6 to 7 hours. I've got like a schedule going now. I'll go to sleep at like 11 and I'll wake up at 6. And when I wake up, like I just like, but I'm like awake. I really find that like sleep is the biggest indicator of my mood for the day. Like I will be the whole day, or I'll be like, meh. Yeah, life is so good right now. I know this is like video number 2 in a row where I'm just talking about how happy I am, but like this is not like normal for me to be like this happy just like by myself. So it's pretty cool. I'm actually like literally tearing up a little bit right now. So yeah, I did a valet thing the other day. That's the vlog, the Armenian genocide Dr. Oz valet. And then yesterday I did one and it was for Blizzard Entertainment. So it was all like the developers and stuff. They were launching, they were celebrating the launch of Overwatch 2. That one was hectic. And today I'm going on a hike with some people. Tomorrow I'm gonna valet again, which is awesome because I don't know, I just like having stuff to do, man. My brain is usually so like, I don't want to say there are like voices in my head, but like my inner voice is like constantly going, and that like doesn't really happen as much for me anymore, which is pretty cool. And I had an amazing dream. Like I woke up and I had a dream where like I was in South Africa with like the South African friends, the boys, and while I was there we were playing cricket, and then I had to go get something for my car. I think I was getting my skateboard or something, and I bumped into Steve Carell, the guy who plays Dwight, the guy who plays Jim, and then also like the Australian guy in The Boys. He's also the guy in the one Avengers movie who sells the vibranium in South Africa. You know who I'm talking about. And oh my god, is the gym closed? Oh no. Yeah, so my gym was awesome. I just got a new match. I mean, come on. Can this, oh my god, the gym is closed. Why didn't I check? Ain't no way. 24. Oh, this isn't 24. Ain't no way. They open at 8. Oh my god, I'm a fool. I talked the entire way here. It's 7:28 now. I guess I'll just wait in the parking lot. Well, I got that prime parking now. You know what I've learned from driving like a bunch of different cars and stuff? Gas cars are lame, guys. Like, you might be like, oh, it's got the V8 engine. Okay, actually, I don't want to make fun of the car community or whatever. It's got like a V8 engine. Okay, I'm doing it again. Yeah, nah, gas cars, like, I mean, their gas mileage is just not as good as a hybrid. And also, like, all the hybrids that I drove, they just have a certain, like, kick to them, you know? As soon as I put my foot on the gas, it goes like, whoop, like there's no, you know what I mean? Yeah, anyway, life is good. I got $70 tip for 5 hours of working. So, you know, not a bad day. Pretty happy. I'm gonna go hang out with my homie Ruben. But with that being said, I will see you guys